How do you use ChatGPT to get speaking gigs? I don't know about you, but I want everything to be quick, fast, and easy. And ChatGPT is the absolute winner when it comes to getting speaking gigs, but you've got to know the right prompts to put in. So I'm going to give you those exact prompts so you can get booked as a speaker right now. Let's get started. Okay, so how we're going to go about doing this? The first thing we're going to do is we're going to put a prompt into ChatGPT saying, give me a list of 20 people who are hired to speak at events. Now you're going to put in the type of event that you speak at. I speak at events that are all about how business owners can grow their business. That's my secret sauce. That's my focus. So I put that in, and I'm going to use that as an example in our time together. But you're going to put in whatever your prompt is for the type of event you want to speak at. Okay, so I put that in 20 people who speak, and ChatGPT gave me a list of really well-known people. So my next thing is like, okay, cool. They're famous. They're really well known. How can I leverage this information to get stages I can speak on? Well, now I need to know what are the events that are hiring these people to speak, because that tells me the types of events, the actual events that hire speakers to speak. So I asked ChatGPT, now give me a list of events that they've been hired to speak at. And I got a really great list of the exact events that these speakers speak at. But these events are really big. So why would I do this? Because the chance of getting booked at these events is small. I mean, they're big wins, they'd be amazing, but less likely to happen if they don't already know who you are. What I'm doing here is I am seasoning the thread. That's kind of what it talks about, like seasoning the sauce. You know, I'm Italian, we season the sauce. Well, you're seasoning your ChatGPT thread. You're starting to feed ChatGPT with information that it can use to answer questions later on in a way you need it to. So you're setting it up with successful speakers, and now you're going to continue down the pathway to giving you events that are much more likely to book you as a speaker. So next up, we're going to ask, now give me a list of 20 less famous people who are hired to speak at events for business owners who are looking to grow their business, right? That's what we're going to ask next. So then I got a list of 20 awesome speakers, right, that are not as well known in the space. And so it gives us the ability to find out about their events. So then we're going to ask ChatGPT, okay, cool. Now I want you to list the events these speakers have spoken at in the last 3 years and links to the event organizers, because if we're going to get booked, we've got to know who to contact. So that's the next question I put in there. That's prompt number 4. So now I'm getting a list of the actual events these speakers speak at and links to the event organizers. Ha ha ha. Here's where you're going to start reaching out to these stages to get yourself booked as a speaker. Really, really important. Okay. But we're not done yet. Then we're going to get specific. So I put into ChatGPT, give me 20 events in the build your business market that hire outside speakers and are likely to hire Kim Walsh Phillips. So I just put my name in there. You're going to do the same thing. Now, if you start with this prompt, it doesn't work nearly as well. It's because we seasoned our ChatGPT thread with the other questions we asked to give it the types of events that we're looking for. Right? So I said 20 events in the, you're going to put whatever your niche is and ask it that are likely to hire you as a speaker. So I got that amazing list of different events that would be likely to hire me. And that gives me more events that I can reach out to. But then we do even better. I asked it for smaller events that are a good match. So this is great. We're getting the bigger events. Now we're asking for the smaller events that are more likely to be easier to hire. And I'm always working in both spaces. I'm going after big stages that take longer to get booked. It might be 1, 2, 3 years, but I'm filling that pipeline up. And then I'm also filling my pipeline up with events that are more likely to book right now, that I could get booked in the next season. And you want to be reaching out to stages in both types of markets. Okay, so I asked this question, and then it gave me a list of smaller events that are likely to book me as a speaker. But we're not done yet. Then I'm going to ask it for links to the event, and this is a big one, the LinkedIn profiles of the event organizers. So powerful because then I can connect to each of these individuals on LinkedIn. And then I can run clips of me speaking on stages in my LinkedIn newsfeed. So powerful because now the people I want to speak in at their events are seeing me as a speaker in their feed. So when I reach out about speaking at their event, they already know me. They've already seen me speak. I seem familiar, and that's not an accident. It's because I want to speak on their stage. I connected with them on LinkedIn, and they're seeing me as a speaker. Okay, so then I'm getting a list of those speaking events with not just a link to the event, but a link to the organizer and their LinkedIn profile. Oh, ChatGPT is so amazing. I mean, y'all, when I started in all this, there was no internet. Like I was in college, it had started, we weren't using it. My senior year of college, we used DOS. When I first started marketing online, we were using MySpace. Like I wasn't around for any of this stuff either. But now you can get booked on stages in minutes using the power of ChatGPT. But we're not done yet. Okay, so the next prompt I'm going to give it is going to be a location specific prompt. I speak on stage often with my business partner. His name is Justin Guarini. You may recognize his name from season one American Idol or Broadway or any of the amazing things he's done. And he is in the Pennsylvania market. We run our mastermind meetings in the Pennsylvania market. So I am often looking for speaking events within a 2-hour radius of his area. So if we speak an event filled with people who are near the spot where we're going to run our mastermind meetings, it's likely that they will find that as a convenient location. So I asked ChatGPT, can you give me a list of 20 events with links to the event and links to the LinkedIn profile for the organizations that bring in outside speakers within 2 hours of New Hope, Pennsylvania? So you're going to fill this with wherever you're located, or maybe a place you want to speak more. Like, I love getting booked for events in Florida because I love Florida. I used to live in Palm Beach. It's a great place to be. I also was looking for some international because we want to do some international travel. Put in whatever location you want within a 2-mile radius, and you'll get those events as well. So then ChatGPT gave me a list of events within 2 hours of New Hope, Pennsylvania, with links to the event and the person I can link to on LinkedIn. And what are we doing with those folks? We're connecting with them on LinkedIn and we're running clips of ourselves speaking on stage in our LinkedIn profile. So good. But we're not done yet because what's going to happen if these stages say, yeah, I am interested in booking you, or you're ready to do the outreach to these stages? Well, we're going to let ChatGPT do the work for us. I said next, this was a suggested prompt from ChatGPT. It was below that request. It said, who should I contact next? So I asked it and it answered it. It gave me a list of additional folks who run events in that area who are great contacts to reach out to. And it gave me links to their LinkedIn profiles. Oh, ChatGPT, you're helpful. You give me the questions I should ask, even when I don't know I should. Okay. So now we need our pitch that we can send out to all these stages. We have so many stages we want to speak on. They're in the right market. They're in the right location. We need a really good pitch. So here's what I did. I said, now write a pitch for Kim Walsh-Phillips and Justin Guarini to speak at these events with the topic of the celebrity code, how to go from best kept secret to market leader in your industry. I include a little description of that. Now, a side note on this. If you don't yet have a high converting talk, you don't know your talk title, you don't have a description that converts and has gotten you booked on stages, you need to get this nailed in order for this prompt to work. If you're not sure what to do, stay tuned because I'm going to give you a fast path to getting this done. Okay, so this is my prompt. And you know what ChatGPT did for me? It gave me the full pitch. It wrote a really impactful, incredible, engaging pitch that we can use to get Justin and myself booked on these stages. To write a word. But it's because I already did the work to figure out the right topic, the right market, and the right message. And maybe you're struggling with that right now. Well, good news for you is Justin Guarini and I run a weekly live free workshop that you could attend to unlock your right market, your right message so you can get booked on those stages. Want to join us? You can join us for our next workshop at going to speakandgrowrichworkshop.com. That's speakandgrowrichworkshop.com, where you'll join Justin Guarini and myself, Kim Walsh Phillips, to unlock how to get paid to speak and have it grow your business. I hope to see you there. In the meantime, have fun with ChatGPT doing all the work for you.